Brew by Numbers, number 21, Pale Ale, Citra.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. The sun is over the yard arm, but it doesn't matter because I'm off work today. I had to do some legal stuff. I'm getting married next month. I know I'm fucking mental, but it's happening. And I booked the day off, so I got all that shit out of the way, and now it is time for a beer. I've got a can of this. This is the Brew by Numbers, number 21. Pale Ale. I was in a pub last night. No, it wasn't last night. It was a few nights ago. I'm lying. Went to the local pub that does good beer, and there was all the social distancing and COVID measures in place. To be honest, it wasn't too bad. The tables were all separated, no screens up at all. It was all table service, so you had a girl come round to take your order, and you had to put your name and address down and the phone number, contact phone number as well. I presume that's just for tracing and stuff like that. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was just like a normal drink. It was very civilised. Not seen it like that before, ever. Nothing like that at all. But it all went out the window when you go to the toilet, because everyone's mingling in the toilet, and you just think, well, why are you doing this? But anyway, that's the way it was. I think what the situation is, you should be supporting your local pub, because this is make or break for them. They could go under quite easily because of all the shit that's going on at the moment. And once the pub's gone, it's gone. And you know for a fact that as soon as the pub goes, a property developer is going to move in, and you've lost the pub completely. So try and support your local pub, regardless of how much of a procedure you have to go through. Anyway, that's that. This is Brew by Numbers, Pale Ale 21. Quick word about Brew by Numbers. They're from South London, Peckham, I think, and they do quite a range of beers. They're craft brewers. They've been going since 2010. I have to say, I'm really not impressed with the cans. I really had to look up what this was. On the can, there's very little to actually say what the brewery is called. But yeah, it's Brew by Numbers, number 21, Pale Ale. Been going since 2010, and they're in Peckham. So, without further ado, let's investigate this beer. This is a Pale Ale. It is a Citra single hop Pale Ale, 330ml, 5.2% ABV. On the back, this single hopped version of our Pale Ale celebrates all things Citra, one of the craft beer's flagship hops. Flagship hops. Never heard it called a flagship hop. Common hops, yeah, not flagship hop. Expect juicy tropical fruits with a smooth balance, bitterness, and a dry finish. Yeah, well, that's what you sort of get from Citra hops. That's what they are. Ingredients: water, barley, oats, wheat, hops, and yeast. The usual stuff. This was best before 7th of the 10th, 20. There you go. Percy's just been in here. There's something wrong with his guts. He's been farting. It absolutely fucking stinks. So I'm hoping, and no, it wasn't me, and I'm not blaming the dog. I'm hoping if I open this, it's gonna get rid of his eye-wateringly bad methane.
Down, roller! You nasty brute!
So, let's see if it does. By the way, before I forget, I've got something on order that will take the top off the can, so you can just drink it in the can. I'm not going to use that often. I just want to review it and see what it's like. So let's get back to the beer. Yeah, and it's lovely. And do you know why I know it's lovely? This is what I was drinking the other night when I went to the pub. Now this pub is really good. It's, if you're interested, it's in it's in a place called Maidstone. It's called the Flower Pot, and they specialise in craft beer. And they had some cracking beers on draft, in the cans and in bottles. So that is a good reason to get down there, if nothing else. And you don't have to book a table, you can just go down there and they'll let you in, which was nice, because a lot of pubs I'm hearing from people that the pubs are introducing, like you have to ring up and book a table, and a lot of times you can't get into the pubs. Anyway, more on that later. I've got this glass again. I don't know if I told you about the last time. This is filthy, it needs cleaning, but I've seen these type of glasses. These are like Rastal type craft beer glasses. I've seen some of these going for 40 odd quid, Verdant ones on eBay going for 40 quid. Do not pay more than £1 or £2 for one of these glasses. They are really nothing special, they are just a glass. They may have some fancy logo on the side, but don't bother paying more than £2. You can get these for £1.15 each in a box of 6 from Stevensons.co.uk. I think it's £4 delivery on that. So it's for a tenner, you get 6 of these glasses. Do that. Please do not spend 40 quid on one of these glasses. Let's get it into the glass. It looks quite nice from what I remember. It's a nice hazy, yellowy orange. And that's what you're getting in the glass. Lovely one finger, bubbly white head on the nose. Tons of orange and mango. Little hint of bitterness from the grapefruit, but it's just everything you'd expect. Now this has got adjuncts in it. It's got some wheat and oats, so you should have a nice mouthfeel with it. But there it is. Let's get it down the hatch. Cheers. Yeah, that is really nice. When I first saw this, I read up on it in the pub that they do a menu. They hand you around a menu, and it was explaining this, wasn't it? It says, yeah, single hop Citra. I was expecting massive grapefruit and tropical fruits. The grapefruit is subtle. There is a ton more of mango and orange, and a touch of passion fruit as well. So it's not the bitter fest that you would expect. It's like a weakened New England IPA. Nice mouthfeel, just bordering on slightly abrasive, but super drinkable. Really is good. And this pub that I was in, the Flower Pot, they really do get in good beer. Now I'm not sure whether they actually taste it before, but there's beers that they've had on tap and there's beers that they sell in cans that I've never dreamed of buying, never even heard of before. I hadn't heard of this until I saw it. This is actually a takeaway from that pub, and I have to say I'm impressed. And they regularly, well, I say regularly, they can't get it at the moment, but they regularly have Budvar on tap, and it's shipped over direct from the Czech Republic. So they really do know what they're doing. This is really nicely balanced. I'm getting some slight wheaty notes on the aroma and on the flavour as well. But this is all about the Citra hops, and they've done a really good job here. I really like this. This is a great pale ale. It's not like your bitter pale ales that you get, that have got a ton of hops put into them. So you just, you've got resin, sometimes even lime running through them. Not this at all. This is a lovely in my opinion, sweet, fruity pale ale. Really good, really well balanced. So what's the verdict on this? Well, yeah, I'm impressed. I was impressed the other night when I tried it, and I was so impressed I got a takeaway to review. First one I've had by the Brew by Numbers Brewery, and if their beers are like this, then I'm going to be investigating some more. I will say, your cans, you know, BBN 21 is not really a descriptive name, but that's just a minor gripe. Everything's here. They give you a little bit about the beer, the ingredients, the ABV, of course, and they just, you know, they've just got it spot on there. I really like that. That is a good one. I would give that, I'd give that an 8.5 out of 10. I'd definitely recommend it. If you can get their website up, you can buy from their shop. This is a really good one. I urge you, if you're going to put an order in and you're sort of wondering what one to get this. This is fantastic. Take it from me. If you like your fruity pale ales and quite drinkable, refreshing pale ales, this is a good one. It's more of an American style than a British style, but it is nice. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 and recommended. And remember, beer is working class champagne.